All right, so just had about a 5.5 hour bus ride from Saranda to Tirana. Checked into a nice apartment, I guess. I got it on booking.com and it was €30 a night, 50 Australian dollars. And it's pretty big. Got a full-size kitchen, big living room, bedroom, a Reuben.
Yeah, I don't come with the apartment, unfortunately.
And a little Asian in the toilet. First impressions of Tirana?
Super yummy.
So we got here, we checked into a hotel, we got some food. The food was great. The food has been great everywhere, surprisingly.
So, my friends needed to skip out of the Schengen zone for a bit, so they popped over to meet me in Albania. We ended up in Tirana, and like always, we just went for a walk around town with no real plan, just seeing what the place feels like. And I'll be straight about it. Visually, this isn't one of those cities that hits you instantly. It's not Prague, it's not Rome. You're constantly looking up at buildings thinking, wow. A lot of Tirana feels functional, a bit rough, a bit mixed together. Old communist blocks, new colourful buildings, wide boulevards, random pockets of life. But one thing you do notice pretty quickly is how different cultures just sit side by side. On one street, you've got a giant mosque, and not far from it, an Orthodox church. It's not treated like one big deal, it just exists.
So, Tirana, I have spent, honestly half a day here. I think I've seen most of it, if I'm going to be honest with you. There's not a lot of sights. Not really. There is like a really great view from on top of the pyramid. You see there's a mosque here. The mountains in the background. Now I happen to be here in March and there are cherry blossoms and there's a mountain with snow on it. So that in itself is very beautiful because during the day it's warm and then you've got, this snow-covered capped mountain behind you. Now there is some bunkers. It seems to be kind of the most popular thing to do here. So if you don't know anything about Tirana, Tirana is famous for bunkers. The old leader from 1940 to 1985, he built somewhere up to 800,000 random bunkers, which is just nuts. And so, they have a bunker museum.
Okay, history time. One of the most interesting places in the city is Bunk Art 2, a museum built inside an actual nuclear bunker right underneath Tirana. Albania was extremely isolated during its communist period, and there was real fear of invasion. So the government built bunkers everywhere. Some reports say 170,000, others say 800,000. You'll see them on beaches, in mountains, on the sides of the road, just these concrete domes scattered everywhere. And inside Bunk Art 2, you get a sense of what that time was really like. The paranoia, the control, the planning for a war that never came. Walking through those underground tunnels, it's cold, quiet, and it gives the city a completely different context. Tirana might not be the most beautiful city in Europe, but once you understand where it came from, it starts to feel a little bit more interesting. So if you've been to Tirana, let me know what you thought of this place.
This is meant to drive you crazy?
Yeah.